Hello, my name is Eli Morse of the Co-op Food Stores. At the Culinary Learning Center, we offer dynamic participatory cooking classes. We also host local farmers and producers and get to know them on a personal level. Today we host Justin Dain of Pine, who will demonstrate a few of his signature dishes. Welcome, Justin.
All right, today we're going to be doing our cauliflower steak that Pine does. And we are going to do this with some couscous, some raisins, some grapes, some sliced almonds, and one of our sauces is going to be a little curry cream that we do with a little creme fraiche and yogurt. It's a great way to use a vegetable as like a steak. It can be cooked the same way. Obviously, your temperature in the middle, you can have it as, if you want a little crunchy for like medium rare or medium. It's great. So what we're going to do is we just have a nice thick cut piece of cauliflower, which we just take the cauliflower head and just cut, like you can get about 3 to 4 steaks out of a cauliflower. I just scored one side, and what I'm going to do is just a little bit of olive oil. And just a little olive oil in my pan here too. Just turn that up a little bit more. Because you do want, when you're searing anything, you want there to be a little fat, so there's connection between the product and the pan. That's where you're going to get your sear. So we just rub this a little bit, get a nice coating, a little bit on the back. Season both sides, a little salt, black pepper. Again, we're treating this just like we'd treat a piece of meat as a steak. And we're gonna sear this to get a nice caramelization. One thing that's great with root vegetables is caramelization. It really brings out a deep flavor. It just makes it delicious. And when you have the scraps of the cauliflower, what I do in the restaurant in Pine, we take them and we actually have a cauliflower appetizer, which we deep fry it and make it crispy, and then we drizzle a sriracha aioli on it, so you're not wasting anything. You're using all of the cauliflower. So this is great. We're getting a nice little sear here. We want it to be nice and caramelized, pretty dark. You don't want it obviously brown or burnt, but you want it nice and dark brown. We'll just let this sit here. And we will finish this in the oven. If it's thin, you want to do it, you can finish in the pan. But this is a thick piece of cauliflower, so you really want this to finish in the oven. You want it a little tender. You don't want it completely raw. So we're going to check on this now. Just take my spatula. Ah, perfect. So we're just going to flip this. Be careful when you're flipping. Always go away from you. So if anything splatters, it goes against the pan and not your hand. We're going to take this right now and go and finish this in the oven. While that is cooking, it'll take about 4 to 5 minutes in the oven. We're going to take our other pan here, start to get a little warm, a little bit of canola oil, a little bit of our couscous. Again, beautiful, nice and toasted. Some of it gives it that nice and nutty flavor. Right here, we're going to take some of our raisins, golden, and the regular raisins. Nice little sweetness to the dish. I think it just adds some nice fall flavors too. We're in the fall, winter time. It's great, some grapes, a little bit of freshness from the grapes, a little bit of little pop in your mouth, nice sweetness, a little different texture. And we will do a little bit of butter. A little butter, saute this. Again, this is something you don't need to be super hot. I mean, you don't want, everything just needs to be really nice and warm. The grapes you don't really want super hot. We can add our almonds. And really right there, we can just turn it off. All right, for plating, we're gonna start with our curry puree. This will go down the bottom of the plate. Then I'll take the bottom of my spoon, just kind of pull it out to the edge of the plate. Nice circles. Okay. Right there. And now I'm going to check on the cauliflower. Should be done. Perfect. In this, what we're going to do is even, treat it like a steak even more. What I'm going to do is take some thyme, put it in the pan, put a little bit of butter, turn the heat up again, and I'm just going to baste it a little bit. Just get some of that nice, rich flavor involved. It's great. Thyme's great in the winter, and obviously this is how we would treat the steaks in in the restaurant. So, you know, we want to treat it like a piece of meat as much as possible and give it that real steak kind of feel. Perfect. Right there, we're just going to turn it off. Let it sit. Continue plating, going with our garnish with the couscous, the grapes, the raisins, the almonds, right in the middle. Again, we want this to kind of go out to the edge of the curry too. We'll take this, take our cauliflower, go right in the middle. We're gonna go with a little lemon vinaigrette. Again, just a little lemon juice, some shallots, some olive oil, just a little bit on top. Just a little bit around. Just garnish with a little bit of the microgreens, just a little bit on top. Just a little bit more salt. Here you have our cauliflower dish and pine.